Making a suit in 14 days. That is the biggest question on a lot of your mind. Is it actually possible? Now we're going to get back to that question later on in this video. By the end of this webinar, you're going to know if it is possible or not. In fact, you are the one who is going to say, yes, it is possible, or no, this is not possible. And by the end of this webinar, you'll be getting to that point where you know that, yes, this is a training program I should not miss. This is a training program I will not miss. So before we get started, my name is Gideon Okorie. I founded the Suits Making Made Easy training program, the 14 days Suits Making Made Easy training program back in February 2022. Now, this has been an amazing training program that has hosted a lot of fashion designers. And I am proud to say that after 2 years of pushing this training program, amazing training program, we have been able to train over 3,500 fashion designers. And that is amazing. Now, 3,500. We'll still get back to that question you're asking, is it possible or not? But now just take a moment to look at that. 3,500 tailors have joined this training program. They have learned how to make their own suits in 14 days. Not only are these 3,500 tailors from one particular location, we have people coming from Nigeria in this training program. We have people coming from Ghana. We have people coming from South Africa, Cameroon, learning online, and both physical classes and online classes. Those who are from a distance, South Africa, Cameroon, Ghana, they have all learned online. We have had few physical classes in Lagos and in Abuja and in Imo State. But then the most of our classes are online classes. And this orientation we're having right now is for our online suit training program. So as I said, you are welcome again. My name is Gideon Okorie. We want to get started with this training program. Now, for some of you may not have heard, who is this Gideon Okorie guy, right? So I want to show you, just take you through a brief process. I'm going to be screen recording this process so you can see exactly what I'm doing on my phone right now. Right? We are going to be going on Instagram, and so you get to know who is this guy, who is talking to me. Now, if you go on this Instagram and then you search for my username, you should say the username Gideon Okorie Okorie 99. Right? You come on my Instagram, and then there you are going to see a list of training programs we have done. Physical training programs, online training program, students from Ghana, students from the United Kingdom, students from South Africa, from Zambia, from all other parts of Africa, right? I want to get back to this later. Now, this is just a basic introduction. Now, you are joining us for this training program. You can introduce yourself in the comment section. Let us know where you are coming from, where you are joining us from. Are you chatting us from Lagos, Nigeria, Abuja, wherever you are joining us from Ghana, from Cameroon, from South Africa? Just let us know in the comment section. You can introduce yourself in the comment section. Let's go. Come on. Tell us where you're joining us from, your name, your location, and how excited you are to be in this webinar. Let's go. Okay, so I want to show you very briefly, some of the online classes we have held. Now you can see some of the training programs we've done here in Lagos State. As I said, I'll be sharing my screen with you so you see exactly what I'm doing. Right, you see some of the classes we have had here in Lagos State, and there's some of the amazing designers that have participated and made their suits in record-breaking time. This is few of the online training programs physical training classes we have had. And now there are also students who have participated in our offline training program. This is one of our students from Ghana who made this lovely suit from Ghana. And then you can see some of our students who joined us from the United Kingdom. And then this amazing person also who made his suit. Now, as I said, you can go on my Instagram and look at these amazing results for yourself, right? So we've had different training programs, I say online and offline. This webinar you are attending is for the online training program. So at the end of this webinar, you would have seen enough results, and then we'll tell you how you are going to get started with this training program. And don't forget, now there's something special that's going to be unveiled in this webinar. At the end of this webinar, I'm going to be giving a special discount code to some of the participants here. So it's going to be amazing. So you have to watch till the end to be able to get access to that special discount code. So if you want to get the special discount code, just stick there, and then let's get to the very end. So I believe you have introduced yourself in the comment section. You've let us know where you're coming from. Let us know where you are joining us from. Now, let me go back to that question. Is it actually possible to learn how to make your suit in 14 days? Because this is a question a lot of persons have asked. Is it actually possible? Some persons will be like, no, it is not completely possible, although I've shown you countless results. And then some persons will be like, yes, it is possible. Now, first of all, the training program is for fashion designers. So if you don't know how to sew at all, you cannot join this particular training program. So I'm sorry, that is the first disqualification. If you cannot sew at all, this training program is not for you. You cannot join the suit making made easy training program. But this training program is for all fashion designers, regardless of whether you make female wears or male wear or children wear, wherever you are coming from. As far as you have that experience, yes, you can join this training program. And I said, is it actually possible to learn how to make your suit in 14 days? Now, instead of telling you yes or no, let me show you the results some of our students have gotten from this amazing training program and what they had to say about this training program. Now, stay on my Instagram. Now, you will see this particular lady who joined the training program. You could see in the first slide, you see her here. And then in the second slide, you see the suit she made for her husband, right? In 8 days, she was able to achieve this result. She made 2 suits in the first 8 days. When the training started, 8 days later, she made 2 suits, one for herself and then one for her husband. And you will see another of our amazing students here. His name is George. He's from Cameroon. He joined the 14-day suit making made easy training program online. And then in 14 days, he was able to achieve the results. You can see the suits he made. Fantastic work right there. As I said, I'm going to show you results to answer your questions for you. And then you can see, this is another amazing result we got from one of our students. This is Mr. JK. This is Mr. JK. He participated in the suit making made easy. And this man, who is over 50 years old, he was the best student in the whole of 2023 last year, because he made his first suit in just 3 days. A 50-plus-year-old man attended the training program. He beat all the students, and then he got his results in 3 days. After this amazing progress, I reached out to him. I told him, okay, because of what I've seen you do, I want to give you a mentorship class. And then after the mentorship class, this is what he was able to deliver. I mean, just look at this. This is designer's product right there. So we have other amazing results on our Instagram. All you have to do is go check. So you can take a pause, just go on your Instagram and look for Gideon _Okorie 99. You'll see tons and tons. I've shown you what my Instagram looks like so you don't get missing. You see tons and tons of results for my students. So at the end of this search, you should be able to know for yourself, yes, this training program is 100% possible. I can learn how to make my suit in less than 14 days. And I'm not kidding here. This is the fastest training program right now in Nigeria, the fastest suit training program in Nigeria, the fastest suit training program in parts of Africa, where people come and then in less than 14 days, in 5 days, in 10 days, in 14 days, they are able to make their very first suits. So we want to move right on to other parts of this webinar. So we'll go straight. I'll give you more details about the class and you can start getting in on this training program. So react, just comment, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. If you're ready, just comment, get ready. All right. Now, I want to give you a backstory, just a little backstory before we progress with the webinar. Now, this person talking to you, as I said, my name is Gideon Okorie. You already know that. Now, where is this guy coming from? And how is he able to say these things that he said? What is giving him the confidence to say these things he's saying? I did not actually start out as being a professional. I did not. Nobody actually did. I learned, and after learning, I went to work in a fashion house. And the first fashion house I went to work with, after working with them for a while, they said, nah, this guy, you're not up to our standards, man. You can't work with us. And then that's how I got sacked from my very first workplace. I got sacked for this same suit making. They said, you cannot work with us because you're not up to standard. And then I went to the next fashion house and then I started working with them on suit making. After working with them for 2 weeks, they told me to stop and that I needed to go for an upgrade. I wasn't qualified enough to work with them. But I kept on pushing and I went to the third one in another state. I went to the third one in Port Harcourt City. I went to the third one and then there I learned and then I built my skill and then I came back. And then the experiences I've gathered from all these fashion houses, meeting different tailors, because every single fashion house I went to, every single place I went to, I met with tailors, amazing people who had amazing skills to share. And I was able to combine all the knowledge and information I have gotten. And then over 2 years period, learning and working, I was able to combine that experience and put them into the 14 days suit making made easy training program so that you can make your journey from not knowing how to make a suit to knowing how to make a proper suit in just 14 days. So that is a little bit of my backstory and that's where I started from. So it's amazing and it is inspiring and I hope it does reach out to you and inspires you. All right. Here are the details of this training program. Just as I said, this training program is going to be lasting for 14 days. In this 14 days period, you are going to be learning how to make your suit step by step. Number one, the training program, the lesson materials, they are on Telegram and they are pre-recorded content. What that means that the class we are going to have has already been recorded. The reason being so that you'll be able to access this material whenever you want at your convenience. So even though you have a busy time schedule, you can go back home in the evening and look at it. Or if you are busy at evenings, you can look at the class in the morning whenever you are free. Even after the 14 days, you still have access to the class materials, all the class content, the video content. That is one. Number two, we're also having a WhatsApp group, which you're already a part of. Now, in that WhatsApp group, that is our support group. You get to share your problems in case you are going through the class content and you have a challenge. You have a challenge when you're working on your suit. You share your content there in the class. And I'm going to help you because I'm going to be available for you in that group 24/7. So you have a challenge, you ask your questions there in the group and I will answer it. And even if you have a very peculiar challenge, I may decide to go on a video call with you to have a one-on-one conversation and then show you how to go through that challenge. So we have the class on Telegram, you have all the video content there, you have the class on WhatsApp. And I said it's pre-recorded content. So you don't have to worry about, oh, what if I miss a day or two? You don't miss a day or two. You can go through the entire class content in 2 days if you want to. You can go to the entire class content in 1 month if you want to. So it is your choice. But the 14 days period is when I'm going to be available in that support group to do your questions and answers and everything. But after the 14 days, you still have access to the class materials. Now, I would love you to know also that this training program is fully certified. So after you're done with your suit project and you have done your presentation to the class, you are going to receive a certificate of participation from the Gideon Okorie Suit Academy, which is approved by the government. right? The Gideon Okorie Suits Academy is approved by the government. Now, I want to move on to the next chapter, which is the course outline. What am I going to be learning specifically in this class? Now, I've done a recorded content on this subject, and I'm going to be playing that video recording now, so you get to see exactly what you are going to be learning in this content. And don't forget, after that recorded content is coming, I'm also going to be sharing with you something, a bonus I'm going to be adding to the class. So just stay tuned. I'm going to be playing the video that will show you exactly what you are learning in this class. This is your course outline. You want to pay close attention to what I'm saying here, because these are the details of what you are going to be expecting to learn in this 14 days suit making made easy training program. Now, first of all, you're going to be learning the draft, how to draft out a suit, whether you're making a male suit or you're making a female suit. Now, a lot of people have this confused when in the draft process. A lot of people come into the class and they think that the draft process is different, but it's actually the same. The only difference is that when you're making a female suit, the shoulder is smaller, you have thinner waist, and you have broader hips. And the male suit has wider shoulders. That is basically the difference. So the difference is a measurement difference, not the drafting difference. So you're going to be learning how to make your draft for both the male suit and the female suit. Now, after the draft process, you are going to be learning the materials you're going to be needing while making your suit, how to properly install your shoulder pad, your chest wadding. Then also you learning how to create your welted pocket, just like you're seeing here. You're going to be learning how to create your welted pocket. This particular class we are going to be dealing with is a single-breasted suit making class. Now you'll be learning also how to properly, which is very, very important. A lot of fashion designers have problem with this, how to properly align your suit sleeve for this perfect fold, how to align your suit sleeve, how to properly fix your suit collar. Another problem a lot of people are having problem with, you see this suit and sleeve and collar, big problem for a lot of people. You're going to be learning how to install your suit sleeve properly, to make it align like this, and then your suit collar. You're also going to be learning how to properly install your suit vent. So this is what to expect in this training program. Now you have seen you have gone through the training program, you know what you are expecting, right? So whether you're going in for the male suit or for the female suit, you already know what you are going to be learning in this class. Now I still want to show you more results, right? More results from our amazing students. Now this is one of them. Now this is Mrs. Juliet. She joined this training program. She came from one of our physical training program. Mind you, this is a 5 days class. She came in, she had never made a suit before. And then when she came in for the class, she was, is this actually possible? But in 5 days, she was able to make her very own suit. Now listen to her testimony. She tells you her experience with the suit making made easy training program.
Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Juliet, aka Jules. I run a fashion brand called Magnus Stitches in Lekki Phase 1. And I came for the 5 days intensive masterclass in suit making. I never made suit before, but in 5 days, I made this beauty. So, yeah.
So what was the experience like?
It started traumatic and ended amazing. So, because when he started drawing all the things, I kept asking myself, we should have thought us we are coming for intro tech class or something. I don't know. But I mean, if somebody told me I was going to make this in 5 days, no, I wouldn't believe. But yeah, it's a reality. And you can see for yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Not only has this lady shared her experience, we also have somebody else here going through my profile. Now this is Emmanuel. He participated in the suit training program. This guy made his suit in the online class in just 2 days. 2 days. was able to make it exactly what he's wearing right now. I'm screen recording, so you are seeing exactly what I'm showing to you. Exactly what he's wearing right now, he was able to make it in 2 days. Now listen to what he has to say about the training program.
Yeah, good day everyone. My name is Musa Emmanuel, the CEO of the M&A Emporium. Stumbled on Gideon Okorie's handle on Facebook, where people were making suits in 5 days. I was fascinated, I was cut off, and I decided to give it a try. Join the group, and so amazing how that after we started the class, gave it all that I can, and in 2 days, 1.5 actually, but we say 2 days, was able to make this suit that you are seeing. It's a new word on its own, and of course.
Now this is another student who participated in the class, the 14-day suit making, the suit making made easy training program. His name is Solomon, and then in 5 days he got these results from the class. So you want to hear exactly what this guy has to tell you, because you are the next person who's going to be giving exactly this testimony. So in 5 days he came for the class, he participated in it, and these were his results. 5 days. People who had absolutely no idea on suit making, we got them to this point. What was it like for you personally attending the class?
The class was a bit tough at the beginning, the drafting aspect and joining of the suit. But on the 4th day, I was able to grab all the lessons and the teachings. I hope Mr. Gideon a lot. Thank you so much for the lessons.
You're welcome, man. All right. Now we have scores of other testimonies.
5 days.
Now we have scores of other testimonies. As I said, you can go check them out yourself. You go to Instagram, Gideon_Okorie 99. You're going to see a whole load of testimonies that are coming from this class. So I believe at this point, I have answered that question. I don't think I have answered. You already know the answer to that question you were asking at first. Is it possible to learn how to make a suit in 14 days? So you have gotten the answer to that question. You have seen students who came for the physical class and who came for the online class. I said, this training program you are attending a webinar for is for our online class, right? For our online class. The online class allows us to reach out to more students from different locations. We cannot be in every place in Nigeria at the same time. Cannot be in every place in several parts of Africa at the same time, but through the online platform, we're able to connect with fashion designers from different states in Nigeria, different countries in Africa, and they are all able to benefit from this Suits Made Easy training program. Now, the frequently asked questions. What are the most frequently asked questions for this training program? The first question most frequently asked is this a beginner's training program? Yes, as I said, but you must be able to know how to sew, other basic things before you can join. Whether you make male clothes or female or children's clothes, whatever it is, but you must be able to know how to sew already before you can join this training program. The second question you'd want to ask, is this training program for both, does it handle both the male and the female suit? Like you have seen in the course outline, yes, this training program is going to help you as a beginner for making male suits and female suits. So in this training program, you're going to learn the basics of what it takes to make a male jacket and a female jacket. Now, number 3 of frequently most asked question is, what happens during the course of this training program? Let's say I'm busy, I cannot attend to the classes during the 14 days. Do I miss out on the classes? No, you don't. As I said earlier, all the class contents are pre-recorded. That means you can go through them at your convenience. Even after the 14 days is over, you can still go through all the class content. All the videos are going to be there for up to 1 year. So you have access to these materials over 1 year period. And then number 4, after this training program, will I be getting a certificate? Yes, you will be getting a certificate from the Gideon Okorie Suits Academy. As I said, this certificate, the Gideon Okorie Suits Academy, is approved, an institution approved by the federal government. So you'll be getting a certificate from Gideon Okorie Suits Academy after you have done your suits. Right? So when you have done your suits and then you make your presentation to the group, then you are going to be issued your certificate. So those are the frequently asked questions, and I have just given the answers to those questions. Now we're going to go to the next thing. How do I get in this training program? I've heard of it, and I am convinced I can make my suits in 14 days. I have seen other persons make their suits in 14 days. How can I get in? How can I be a part of this training program? Now, it is very simple. How to get entry? The registration is going to happen. I'm going to give you the registration details few moments from now. I told you from the beginning of this webinar that there is a special discount code that I'm going to be issuing. So once the registration begins, you are going to make your payment. We're going to talk about the price tag of a class. You're going to make your payment. Once your payment is made, you're going to be sending your receipts to the group, to the WhatsApp group you are in already. You're going to be sending your receipts there. And after you have made your payment, you send your receipt there. Then you'll be added to the WhatsApp support group that I mentioned. From there, when the class begins, to the Telegram group. So that's how you are going to gain entry. I hope that is clear enough. Once the registration starts, you make payments. You send the receipts of your payments to the Telegram group. From those from Cameroon, you send it your receipt and then your Mumu agent's name to the WhatsApp group where you have joined already. Then from there, you will receive the links to our support group. That's where we will have the class. And then this training program, as I said, comes with group mentorship and support. So what that means is that for this period of 14 days, I'm going to be 100% available to go through your questions. I'm helping you answer the questions you may have or difficulty you may encounter while going through the process. 247 for 14 days, I'm going to be available. I said I may even go on video calls with you just to ensure that you are right on track with everything that you are doing. So we have gotten through the frequently asked questions. The next big thing is, what is this class actually worth? And what is it going to cost me to get this class? Now, first I'm going to list the benefits you're going to be getting from this class. I've already listed some of them already. Our support system and mentorship system that's going to help you go through your process seamlessly and very, very easy. I've also shown you how the course run at your convenience. So you don't have to be bothered about the time schedule. You can run the course at your convenience. Now, some of the benefits of this training program, I've listed them out here. You are going to be getting the 14 days suit making made easy training program in itself. And that training program is worth 60,000 naira for those of you in Nigeria. For those of you in Cameroon, it is just 24,000 CFAs. For those of you in South Africa, it is 790 rands, right? So that's what the training program is worth. Now, also in itself, you are going to be getting, also from this training program, from this course, you'll be getting the Waistcoat Beginners class, right? The Waistcoat Beginners class. That class is valued at 10,000 naira. That is 4,000 CFAs for those in Cameroon, and then 130 rands for those in South Africa. Now, thirdly, from this training program, you are going to be getting the London guidebook on suit making, pants making, and waistcoat making, right? This ebook is worth 10,000 naira in itself. 10,000 naira in itself. That's 4,000 CFAs for those in Cameroon and 130 rands for those in South Africa. Now, cumulatively, if we add up the sum of these values of everything you're going to be getting, the 14 days class, the waistcoat class, and then the ebook you're also going to be getting from this training program, the total package, we're looking at 80,000 naira. 80,000 naira. And then for those in Cameroon, that is 32,000 CFAs, and those in South Africa, 1,050 rands. Now, there are some persons here, a lot of persons here that can comfortably, a lot of CEOs, because some of you here are CEOs, you own your own fashion brand and you own your own thing. And some of you can comfortably pay for this training program. Why? Because you know the value of it. The skill you're acquiring now is going to help you be able to make a lot of money. For those in Nigeria, you're making up to 300 to 500,000 in a month by selling this skill. So you know how much you're making from it. And a lot of persons can comfortably pay for this. But because our goal is to ensure that every single person who has interest in this training program is able to achieve it, is able to get in the training program and achieve their dream, achieve what they want, the results they want, we're not going to be charging you that much for it. Not at all. In fact, we are going to be slicing that price in half. We're going to be cutting it down to, from 80,000 naira, we're taking a 50% off down to 40,000 naira. 40,000 naira. Now that is just about 16,000 CFAs for those of you in Cameroon, and for those of you in South Africa, that's just about 525 rands. 525 rands. Now, don't forget, from the beginning of this webinar, I said something like, I'm going to be giving you a special discount code that is going to be time limited. Now, this is the special bonus I have. I have done my best to ensure that the training program is affordable. We have taken 50% off the original price to just 40,000 naira, which is 16,000 CFAs and 525 rands. We have done our best to take it to that level. But we are still taking an extra mile now. We want to do something absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, there's going to be a special discount code appearing on your screen right now. So you really don't want to miss this one. Now, it's going to be for very limited use. Very limited use. So we're talking about 20 persons. This discount code is going to expire after it has been used by 20 persons. I hope you're getting this. So the discount code is going to be appearing on your screen right now. So with this discount code, is going to permit you to pay with 50% off this same price we have already mentioned. 50% off that price. So the code is going to be appearing on your screen now. That code is going to grant you access to 50% discount. And the code is SMME buy now. SMME buy now. The suit making made easy, right? So if you are paying with that code, rush now. As I said, this code is going to be only accessible to 20 persons. As you're getting me now, after I'm going to be dropping the account details for payment, and this code is going to be accessible to just the first 20 persons. SMME buy now. Now with this code, instead of paying 40,000 naira, which is already the half price of the original course, you'll be paying 20,000 naira. Now that is just mind-blowing. But as I said, it's going to be only for the first 20 persons. So if you don't take advantage of it, that's your deal, and I've done the best I can for you, right? So 40 SMME buy now. Instead of paying 40,000 naira, you are going to be paying just 20,000 naira. And then instead of paying 16,000 CFAs, you're going to be paying just 9,000. Just 9,000 CFAs. And instead of paying 525 rands, all you'll be paying is 300 rands. Just 300 rands with that discount code. Now I'm going to be dropping the account details clearly here. After I drop them on the screen, I'm also going to drop them in the group. The registration has begun immediately. For those of you that will be using the discount code, you make your transfer and then you send the code with your payment receipts to the group. That code gives you access to 50% discount. So instead of paying 40,000 naira, you're paying 20,000. Instead of paying 16,000 CFAs, you're paying 9,000 CFAs. Instead of paying 525 rands, you're paying 300 rands. Right? I believe this is an amazing opportunity, and there is no excuse for anybody not to participate in this training program. So now I'll be dropping the account details on your screen. You can see them clearly. Those in Nigeria, the account detail is displayed on the screen now. Those in Cameroon, you can see the details to pay to. You make your payments. You send your Momo agent's name and your payment slip. And those in South Africa, you can see the account details you are going to be also making your payment to. The registration has officially begun. For those of you who are registering, we are going to be super excited to have you in class as we begin this training section. So get ready, it's going to be a fun and amazing time.